Life is a winding road.
Welcome to your restorative movement session. My name is Veronica. We are starting a new month, so welcome for the new people that is coming. So we are going to continue with that spring practice, which is opening the upper part of the body and also working with rotations and twists. But because you have requested a specific topic, I'm going to introduce a piece of compassion and empathy this week and maybe the next week as well. So for this practice, the material is comment on the comments. You will need a chair and a long strap or a long belt like this, and also a blanket or a full body towel will do very well. Remember that if this is your first class, if this is the first time you see one of my videos, you have to go to the video that is posted on traumatherapysolutions.com. It's called Introduction to Movement, Restorative Movement, where you're going to see the guidelines, the safety measures, the do's or not to do's, important advices, and the material that we usually do so you can have it ready. You can set up your space before the class. So I'm going to give you less than a minute that you can bring some stuff or what you need, and we'll get started. Okay, so we're going to start with the first exercise, which is called the oceanic breath or the victorious breath. Then we're going to start moving and we're going to do pauses in between each pose or movement. If you feel that something is way overwhelming, I want you to please just stop and go back to any neutral position. Seated on the floor is a neutral position. So I usually like this pose, but you can have a cross leg like this. You can sit on the floor. I usually use a support with the block. You can use pillows or you can always sit on your chair. Okay, so let's just tune in, start lengthening the body, opening the chest, relaxing the shoulders. What else do you have to do to feel that you are in this different posture where you can actually connect with your body? Can your body do a little check-in? Don't get too complex on the thoughts. It's just a posture that allows you to feel comfort and ease for the simple action of breathing. You want to do adjustments in your body just so you can breathe better. You might want to close your eyes. You might want to maybe look at the floor, gaze at the floor. And you are just observing the breath, how it slowly moves in, slowly moves out. And go on. Slowly move in. Slowly out. So the victorious breath, just imagine that you want to warm up your hands, that maybe it's a bit cold and your hands are cold and you want to warm up your hands, but you want to do it with your breath, right? So you're going to do the exhalation with your mouth And you create this sound. Again, inhale deeply. And give me some warm air, steam with your mouth. That lasts at last. Okay, so again, you're gonna do it, but you're gonna do it twice, and you're gonna see. You're gonna be very aware to know what are you doing with your throat to create this vape, this mist. Inhale, create the mist, the vapor. Okay, and one more time. Inhale. What do you do with your throat? So what we usually do is we kind of close a bit the throat so we can um, create this sound and the air actually lasts longer to come out. So what you're going to do is you're going to do exactly the same but with the mouth closed. So you do the same with the throat, but the air is going to come out through your nose. Inhale and exhale with the nose. Just check that the air, of course, is a different temperature. It's cooler. Inhale, use your nose, close a bit the throat. Two more, and I want you to hear the sound. It's a particular sound that it makes. Inhale. Very long. One last time. Exactly, very good. So this is the victorious breath. You're going to relax your hands down. And you're going to inhale. Victorious breath, closing the throat. This is the oceanic breath. And close your eyes and just listen how the exhalation becomes like a wave of the ocean. Inhale, a wave that comes. Exhale slowly. Close your throat. Make this sound. A wave that goes. And one more time, closing their eyes or gazing the floor. Create this mist, this sound, with your nose, closing the throat. So this is the breath that we are going to use for this exercise for the whole class. If you are seated on a block, gently put it aside, and we're going to start circling our torso in a way that we can close the chest, and as we go to the front, we open the chest, expanding the clavicles. So inhale, expand to the front. Exhale, backward. Inhale to the front. Oceanic exhalation to the back. And one more inhale. And one more exhale. Now change directions. Inhale, really expand. Exhale, really close. Deep inhalation to the front. Long exhalation And now you're working in this oceanic breath. This one last time, you're going to move from one side to the other. Shifting directions, switching sides to sides. But I want you to just move however instinctively feels. But again, listen to this breath and follow the exhalation with one movement. Follow the inhalation with the other. Very well. Come back to the center and just change the cross of your seated position. And now we're going to close our elbows and palms together and then separate cactus shape. Exhaling, close. Inhale, wide open. Inhale and exhale. Follow the breath. As you exhale, you close. As you inhale, you open. When you exhale, then you move. First inhale, then you open. Just one more, please. Okay, so we're coming into the first pose. Stay seated. We're going to tune in the body. If you need to go to a wall for extra support, go ahead. But the first position to go within is just a seated pose. If you need a chair, sit on a chair. So we're going to go into our feelings and emotions. And we're going to recognize the first feeling, emotion, or sensation that we have in the body. This can be laziness as a sensation. This can be tightness as a sensation. This can be joyfulness and activation. This can be sadness as an emotion. This can be fear as an emotion, or this can be focused, worried, as well as a mindset as a feeling. So anything, no matter if it's a feeling, an emotion, just don't stop on that category. Whatever you're feeling right now, or in terms of emotion, of thoughts, or sensing, in terms of sensation, just grab it. Just hold to it. Place it in name it. And please, here comes the most important part of our compassion practice. Do not try to modify it. Do not try to change what it is. Whatever it is, you're going to start feeling it in a way that you know that it's safe to feel that. You are in your space, in your room where you practice this, and you're safe here with you, and you can feel that feeling, that emotion, or that sensation. You're giving yourself permission and validation to feel exactly that. So we are not changing it. And of course, notice that therefore we are not judging it, because It's here. So you're going to place your hands like a container, as if you're receiving water, maybe, this way. Again, close your eyes or gaze downwards and just visualize, imagine that you can place that feeling or emotion in your hands. Long deep breath in and long deep breath out. Use your oceanic exhalation. And you're going to repeat after me. In my hands, I am looking after, I am taking care of this feeling and this emotion. In my hands, I can nurture and I can feel safe to feel like this. I allow myself to be. I allow myself to feel. And of course, I can feel this way. It is okay to feel. Name that feeling, name that emotion. And I receive it with my hands open. I can contain it. You're going to close your hands like in a sphere. And you're going to repeat after me. I am the container of these emotions, of these feelings. And this feeling, this sensation, name it again, is safe here with me. Is safe here with me. You're going to place that emotion on your chest, placing one hand to the other, and just feel is the right touch. If placing your hands on your chest does not feel right, maybe move them to your forearms, to your shoulders, wherever in your body feels right. And just use a gentle touch. Don't move your hands too much. You don't use the tip of your fingers, just the palm. Again, oceanic breath, long deep breath in, and long deep breath out. Exhalation like the ocean, deep with sound, with quality. Okay, let's go into the next movement. So we're going to go into the all fours. Again, we're going to open the chest. So you're going to go as deep as you want. Remember, nothing is mandatory. Stop wherever you need. So we're going to go into this kind of cobra pose. So it's bringing our hips forward. So just walk your knees a bit backwards. So you can start with the belly on the floor as so. And you can just lift your chest a little bit like this. Push your insteps down. And just lifting the chest just a bit. And then we're exhaling using the arms. Push the arms. And let's go into the child pose. So we're going to repeat that again. So opening the chest. This is another option, extending a bit more your arms or flexing. We're doing lots of strength there. And exhale, hip to heels. And 3 more. If you are on the chair, you're going to do open and close. Open and close. You can do that on the chair. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. If you're in the chair, maybe bring your hands to the shin bones, or maybe bring your hands down to the feet if you're on a chair. Again, inhale, hands on thighs, opening the chest. If you're on the floor, go all the way to the cobra. Exhale, and we're going to keep moving this way, wherever you are. Now take your own pace. Inhale. Maybe you want to stay longer in a cobra. Another option, the Sphinx here. The Sphinx, you can straighten your arms and then step your hands back so you can press yourself to child pose. And that's going to keep moving the spine this way, extending the spine in this sort of arch, and then rounding the spine into like a cocoon. If you're in a chair, maybe you want to hold your forehead, feeling some groundness. Walk your hands, move your hands wherever it feels good. If you are checking the screen, you can see how much I'm moving my hands. In here, for example, I can hold my head and keep moving, Walk your hands, the belly. Okay, this time I want to do it just a bit deeper to very high cobra that is rising. And then again, the inward rounded spine, and keep moving. Now, let's go to the breath. You know the movement. Focus on the breath. Do not constrict the breath. You're always inhaling and always, all the time, exhaling. We're going to do 3 more. Oceanic exhalation, please. Explore variations. If you're on the chair, when you round the spine, you can put hands on the shin bones or on the floor and go a bit deeper if that feels safe. If you're on the chair, maybe you want to pass your hands to the back of the chair, hold it, and expand more your chest. For those that are on the floor, explore the next 2 movements using the neck as well. All right. So you're going to stay on the child pose. You can hold your head. You can have the forehead on the floor. You're going to keep breathing with the oceanic breath. Maybe have the forehead on the floor or on your hands. It's important this time to feel the head hold it. If you're on the chair, just put your elbows on your thighs and hold the forehead. And we're going to go again within. And we're going to recognize again that feeling, that sensation. And it's really okay if it's exactly the same sensation that we had before, or if we have something new, emotion, feeling, or sensation. We're just going to grab the one that is beating the loudest, calling at our door. And we're going to stay with it. The most important part of the compassion is that we are not changing what we are feeling. You're going to inhale deeply and you're going to exhale and you're going to hear that exhalation. And now you're going to tell yourself, I am here to listen at you because I care about you. You're going to say your name after. I am listening at you, Veronica. Say your name. And you can tell me what you're going through. I am here to listen at you. Inhale. Listen at your exhalation. Oceanic exhalation creates a sound. Again, inhale. Again, exhale, holding the head, grounding the head. It's really okay to feel this way. And as I am listening at you, say your name, I can also talk to you and you can listen. What I can tell you today is that I am here to respect what you're feeling. It is safe with me. You can talk to me. Say your name. You, Veronica, can trust me. You can tell me and trust that feeling and that emotion, and I will nurture it because I have the capacity to care, to protect. Now place your forehead on the floor. Again, tell to yourself, we can become a little cocoon where we can protect those feelings. We can have them in our chest, in our belly, and they will be forever safe here in this body, in this mind. Long deep breath in and long deep breath out. Open your eyes carefully. Hold your head up. Very good. And we're going to bring our hip forward and just have your legs forward. Open the chest. And remember, as we are detoxifying with the spring, we're going to do our twists. Separate feet hip width apart and start just sweeping with your knees from side to side. Inhale and exhale. Push your fingers down. You can use the palm, but I really like to use the tip of my fingers. Just put your hand as it's best for you. Keep moving. Keep exhaling as you twist. Inhaling to the center. Exhale, twist. Keep moving. Oceanic exhalation. Inhale, center. Exhale, stay on one side and turn your gaze to the opposite side. Inhale, center, and the other side. Inhale, center, and exhale, hold your knees. We're going to bring our chair to the mat. So you're going to use your blanket, and you're going to place your blanket wherever I'm putting this pillow. What I want to check with this little cushion of my chair is that I can use almost anything in my house that assembles to that material. I can use it, and it's just perfect if you don't find, for example, a towel or a blanket, but you find something like this, a cushion, then it helps. So what we're going to do is we're going to locate the blanket here in the front edge of the chair, and then bring your belt. So in here, some chairs are really stable and you don't have to um, put it on a wall, but my chair is really light. So I'm gonna put it by a wall because I really want it to be super steady. So you have your cushion in a way that it protects your upper back as so. So place your upper back there, please, and have your belt with you. So just relax your legs. Feel that your legs are relaxed. You can put them in any way, maybe sole against sole. Maybe you want to cross your legs. Maybe you want to extend your legs. However, it feels really relaxed. So the down part of your body, from the waist down, it's going to look very relaxed. It's going to feel very relaxed. And from the waist up, we're going to work it a little bit. So grab that belt, separate it wider than shoulders width. And we're going to just take our belt backwards. This is opening the chest a lot. So careful with your own boundaries. See how far you are going to go here. And then we're just going to relax our arms down. Inhale up. Use your nose. And exhale, relax. So I want you also to feel how when you're tensing, when you're applying some pressure, feel how you're opening the chest, helped by the chair, and also feel the shift to relaxation. So for some of you, you really want to be maybe more time up for longer, opening the chest, and then exhaling. For some of you, you preferred, it feels safer that you stay shorter time. So you know the movement, very simple. Now apply the intensity and the pace and the rhythm that it's proper for you today. Go as deep as you want to go today and as fast or slow as you need to go today. Allow yourself to change your mind in the middle if you feel like you want to change that intensity and pace. So you're finding lots of middle grounds here. You want to have a balance in between the pace, in between how deeper you're taking this exercise. How strict you are with yourself in terms of square minded, that you don't like to change anything, or maybe how flexible you are, or maybe too flexible, right? That you're always looking for modifying the proposals. Find middle ground. It's my invitation today. Find a middle ground. Negotiate with yourself. Like, okay, we can do a bit more. It's all right. Or not today. You know that today it's not proper. Just listen at those conversations. Inhale and exhale. You are very aware of your shoulders and shoulder blades, and you're going as deep as it feels safe because it's a sensible pose in terms that we can be very harsh with the shoulders if we go too far. Okay, last two. You're doing very well. And inhale. Very well. So you're going to leave your belt aside, and you're just going to walk your hip a little bit forward in a way that you can rest your head on the chair. So if you have a towel, you're just going to roll the towel, same thing with the blanket, and you're going to place it underneath your head. Have your shoulders just a bit up the edge of the chair, and you're going to hold your chest up. So don't allow your chest to sink because the whole posture is going to look very loosey. It's going to feel very loosey, and then the whole work is not going to be worth. So keep pressing the hips down, the feet down, and lift your chest. Remember, you can move your legs as you need. Now you're going to place your hands on your ribs, please. And we're going to go back to our inner self. And we're going to notice a feeling, a sensation, or an emotion that is knocking at our door. Grab that feeling, grab that emotion. Stay with it. The most important part of compassion and empathy first starts with ourselves. We can see ourselves, we can hear ourselves, we can talk to ourselves, and we allow ourselves just to be. So, again, name that sensation or emotion and feel it. Your hands on your ribs or your belly, feeling your breath, and just feel that emotion. Just let it be in the body. If that emotion is really strong, then just let it be in the body. Keep holding this posture, grounding the feet down. I recommend you to have your knees closed, your soles on the floor, and ground with the hips, with the soles. And let that emotion exist as strong as it wants to be. Do not reject it, do not avoid it, and moreover, do not try to change what you're feeling, what you're passing through. Let it exist. Slightly, you're going to open your eyes, relax the center of your eyebrows, and you're going to repeat after me. Remember to use your name all the time. I see you, Veronica. I acknowledge you and I recognize how you're feeling. With me, you will find the right validation that you need. Inhale deeply. Exhale, remember to use your name. I see you, Veronica. I see you since you were a little child. And I've always looked after you. And if I was distracted in times, I am back here and now to this body, to this self. I am back here and now, in this moment, in this room, with you. I see you and you're safe with me. I see you, Veronica. I see this feeling. Name it, please. And it's okay. You are allowed to feel like that. You're safe here with me, little Veronica. Use your name. Young Veronica. Grown up Veronica. I see you and having these feelings, these sensations. It's okay. It's fine. Please relax as you're doing so, feeling your breath, Veronica. And allow this feeling to be, to exist fully and strongly as it wants to express. Do not fight it, do not avoid it, do not neglect it, because there is no safer container than this body of ours. Keep holding the chest up. Keep pressing the hip down. Keep feeling the breath in your torso. Very good. Long, deep breath in. Slow oceanic exhalation. Okay, lift your head up. Hold the back of your thighs or knees. Use your core to come up. Use your core. Hold the legs. Really hold yourself to come forward. Excellent exercise. Beautiful. So we're going to start relaxing to our mat. Completely relaxation, very important for this practice. Complete relaxation and permission to experience any sensation, feeling, or emotion. If your body shakes, let it shake. Let it shake. Let it tremor. If your body wants to move, wants to stretch, let it stretch. Let it grow. If your body wants, it's itchy, let it scratch. After what you need, we're going to stay here for just less than 2 minutes, relaxing the arms by the torso, palms facing up, same thing with the legs. Feet are dropped to the sides. Now you're just going to let your breath to be as it wants to be, no more oceanic effort. You're going to see the inner part of your eyes, the inner shadows, the inner drawings, the inner lights. You're also going to hear the sounds around you. The one that the breath does, the one that the house does, and the one that the environment outside your house and around yourself has for you. Has for itself. Let it all happen. What's in the body, what's out the body, just let it all happen and see your hands relax, not doing anything but breathing. See your feet relax, not going anywhere but breathing. See your brain relaxed, not being anyone but breathing. And you're breathing with your whole body, with your hands, your feet, your head, your organs, your lungs, and your heart. You completely breathe with your house and with the earth. You are all breathing, and we are all breathing. And we allow everything to pass, to express, and to flow. To pass, to express, and to flow. Start moving fingers and toes, start blinking, moving a bit elbows and shoulders and knees as well. Long deep breath in. Long deep breath out. You're kind of cracking the egg of the shell. You're kind of hatching from that nice cocoon that you were at. Remember springing and sprouting. go into a fetal pose the time you need, and I'm gonna meet you in the seated pose. I really advise you to repeat this session as many times as you need so you can actually memorize or print some of the statements that we repeat together and that are printed in your body memory, in all your cells. And you can go to those beautiful memories that you have, those statements printed in each of your cells. And whenever that you need to go to them, to that cocoon, to that expression of safety, of allowedness, you can always go and remind yourself that compassion you know and compassion you can practice. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next class. Have a beautiful day.
Life is a winding road.